Alright, so I have gone through and I have added the wall foundations to the other walls. I have centered them and I've extended them 3 feet beyond the faces of the wall. Alright, and if we look at the plan view on level 1, you can see that I extended this footing all the way to meet the other one, and we have some graphical things there. Okay, so whenever you start to see graphical overlaps, the model is communicating back to you, and we will tackle how to fix that. So what we're seeing there is our wall is deep here and our footing is going under. Okay, so in the next video under refining footings and foundations, I'll tackle how we do that. So now for isolated footings, go to your structure tab, and on the foundation panel let's hit isolated. And the default that I got here, if I go to my properties, we got a footing rectangular, and it's not square. So if we hit this at columns option, now I can do a nice crossing window around my available columns like so. You can see that Revit gives you a preview. And just like the column placement, there are certain extra options that you got when you hit the space bar, which I'm going to do right now. I'm able to rotate my element 90 degrees. Okay, so that's also something to take note. So when I hit finish here, Revit is going to give me an error. If I zoom in, okay, remember that we did a -1 foot offset on these columns. So I hit finish, and Revit has now given me a warning letting me know that an attached structural foundation will be moved to the bottom of the column. In this specific case, this is more of a statement as opposed to a warning. But do not ignore warnings. Don't get into the habit of ignoring them, because the more warnings that your model has, it is a list that your file, that Revit needs to be constantly thinking about and tracking. So try to eliminate the warnings and do not get into the habit of just like ignoring them just because you want to keep working. Alright? So after you place your isolated footings or isolated foundations, you can rotate them after the fact as well. So don't feel that you are limited to just rotating a bunch of footings in that preview, because right now I can hit spacebar and it would also rotate. Okay? Good things to note.